Hi, this is Miss Nancy at the Crown Point Community Library. Today I'm bringing the library into your home with a craft. Today we are working on our straw weaving take and make. These were available at the library. Maybe you picked one up. I'm going to show you how to do the straw weaving. I have a paper here that has the picture on the front. These were on the bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the instructions step by step and show you what to do. Okay, so step number 1, hold the straws at the end where the yarn has been tied. So there's the tied part, you can just hold it here on the tape. Number 2, while keeping the tape on the straws, gently separate the straws so the yarn will fit between them. Okay, so all this tape stays on the straws. You notice there's tape on the top, there's tape on the bottom. Keep it all on there. Separate the straws because you're going to be moving your yarn between the straws. Use your thumb to hold the end of the yarn as you begin weaving over and under the straws. So you can kind of use your thumb to hold that. Actually, if you feel like you don't need to, that step can be skipped. Okay, so you are going to, I start by moving around to the front of that end straw, and then I go behind the next one, and then to the front of the other end straw. When you finish a row, wrap the yarn around the back or front of a straw. So I finished this row, so now the yarn's going to be wrapped around the back of that straw. And it goes right back to that, right around it. Okay, and then front and then back. Then I wrap around to the front, to the back. And then you're doing the front, so you're once again wrapping around the back of the straw. And if you need to, you can move your fingers up to kind of help you do that. As you move along, you may push the yarn down the straws. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So when you get so much of it, you might want to just push it down. You can push it all the way down there. It says, but make sure the yarn stays on the straws. And that's partly why we have the tape there, so it won't fall off when you do that. Okay, so you pushed it down, so then you continue the way you were doing it, around and around. Now this can be done, it's fairly easy to make yourself if you wanted to make one of these. It can be done with more straws. If you had more straws, it would make a wider finished piece. We're just doing 3 because it's pretty easy just to learn with the 3. Okay, so we would continue, and then I got up there again and I keep pushing down. Okay. And these could be, well, I'll show you at the end what you could make them into. Okay, so we continue doing that. I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll be right back when I get to the end of my yarn. As you get closer to the end of your weaving, it'll look something like this. Remember, you've been pushing your yarn down as you go. You want to leave a little bit at the end because that's going to be tied to the yarns that we are going to get out of the straws. Okay, so now we are on number 6. When you come to the end of the yarn, so when you have this about this much left, untie the knot. We're talking about this knot that was holding your colored yarn to the white yarns. So we're going to untie that. So what you have is three white yarns and 1 of your colored yarns, the one you've been weaving with. And then remove the tape from the straws. So very carefully remove these. The tape from the straws. That includes all the tape down here. Be very careful if your yarn starts coming out, you want to grab hold of it so that it doesn't come all the way through the straws. The yarn on mine is kind of stuck to the tape, so I'm holding on to the yarn so it doesn't come all undone. And these, some of you have the flexible straws, that's why this tape was around here. You can remove that too. It'll probably make things a little easier for you at this point. And then your next step is going to be to gently push the yarn off of the straws. And what I'm going to do, if you remember the side that the knot was on, I'm going to gently push that yarn right off the straws. See, it's coming off. And then grab hold of those 3 yarns that are on the end, and you just pull your straws right out. Okay, then you put your, it says tie ends of yarn together, so you can just grab all your yarns, tie a knot there, and you're going to want to do it on both ends. This will take a little time. Okay, so go ahead and tie those together. So you have a tie on that end, then go to your other end and tie them together. And then if you want, you can take a scissors and kind of clip the ends, you know, so it's not all straggly. You just clip on each end, and there you have it. That's your yarn weaving. Now, some things you can make with it, you could use it as a bookmark, although it might make the papers lay kind of funny, but it could be a bookmark. I like just to use it as a decoration and put it like out on a table. You could make a bracelet out of it and tie those ends together. Use your imagination. You can make all sorts of things out of this. And remember, if you wanted to make a wider one, so one that was a little thicker, wider, you would use more straws if you were to do this on your own. Okay, so that is our yarn weaving. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped, and you have a wonderful day. And remember to visit our website, www.crownpointlibrary.org. We have lots of programs going on and virtual story times. Make sure you visit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.